Hello children, this is the second day of the lesson Polynomial CBSE 9th standard. Yesterday we covered some 5 concepts, and today again I am going to give some explanation about the next 5 concepts. So total 10 concepts will be covered. Here we are going to discuss first thing is degree of the polynomial. Now degree of the polynomial, yesterday I taught you there is a variable, there is a coefficient, there are operations, and there is a degree. So degree is the index, the number which is above the variable. For example, over here, this is the index or this is the power. Here 3 is the power, and in this case I said you can put x raised to 0. So when they say degree of the polynomial, it means the highest index of that polynomial. Now here the highest index is 3. So the degree of this polynomial is 3. Similarly, if you see this, here the degree of the x is 1, here it is x raised to 0, and here it is x raised to 5. So highest index over here is 5, so the degree of this polynomial is 5. Come to the third polynomial over here. Now the degree of the x over here is 3, the degree of x is 2, and again if I express this as x raised to 0, the highest index is 3, so degree of this polynomial is 3. Now just to remember this, a small technique I'll tell you. Now for example, if somebody asks me, ma'am, what's your degree? So I'm not going to say that I passed first standard, then second standard, then third standard, then fourth, and then 10th, and then this and that. I'll say my highest degree. So I'll say I am MSc, or I'll say whatever I am BSc, or whatever is the highest degree. So same thing it applies here also. The highest degree, highest index of the polynomial is called as the degree of the polynomial. Remember this, huh? So we saw the degree of the polynomial. Now suppose again I give a revision. Vinita, tell me what will be the degree of this polynomial? Say loudly. Yes, you're right. It is 3. Now we'll come to the next topic called as value of the polynomial. How will you find the value of the polynomial? First, for that, a small idea I am giving you. This can be written in a short form as polynomial with a variable x. It's also called as a function p of x. I can express this polynomial as polynomial in the variable x, or p of x as 3x cubed plus 5x squared plus 4. If I say let the value of x be 1, then what will this be? So polynomial in place of x I'll substitute 1, and so this becomes 3 into x cube means 1, instead of x 1, and x cube means 1 raised to 3, plus 5 into x raised to 2. So instead of x we have decided to write 1 raised to 2 plus 4. So your polynomial will be 1 raised to 3 is 1 into 1 into 1, that is 1. Yes, 1 into 3 is 3, plus 1 square means 1 into 1, that is 1. So 5 into 1 is 5, and here it is 4. So ultimately you get 5 plus 4, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is the value of the polynomial when x is equal to 1. Have you understood? The value of the polynomial means simply you have to substitute the value of x and evaluate the final answer. Is that clear? And so now we come to the next concept. Before that, I'll again revise. What is meant by value of the polynomial? I said you have to substitute the value of x in that particular polynomial, and after evaluating whatever answer you get, and that last answer which you get is that value of the polynomial for that particular value of x. Now in the previous case, as I substitute x is equal to 1, it can be x raised to is equal to minus 1, x can be 2, x can be any number. So you substitute that number and then evaluate and calculate what is the final remainder or final answer. That is the value of the polynomial. Fine. Now we are going to speak about 0 of the polynomial. Now 0 of the polynomial means which number should I substitute here so that my final answer comes 0. So let me see which number. Suppose I say, I'll take again, suppose I say x is equal to 1 and p of x, that is polynomial with the variable x, is 3x cubed plus 5x squared minus 8. So instead of x, I have decided to substitute 1 over there. And this has become 3 into 1 raised to 3 plus 5 into 1 raised to 2 minus 8. And now Renu, tell me, 3 into 1 raised to 3 will be what? Right, 3. And Mahashweta, tell me, 5 into 1 raised to 2 gives me what? 5. Oh my God, everybody is brilliant. And this is 8. So 3 plus 5, 8 minus 8, answer is 0. Oh, I've got the value as 0. That means the 0 of the polynomial is 1. Because substituting 1, I am getting a 0. Therefore, I'll declare 0 of the polynomial is x is equal to 1. Have you followed that? And now we come to the second last concept, remainder theorem. But before that, let me revise once again. What is 0 of the polynomial? The number after substituting in the polynomial, that number, if it gives 0, the value of that number, which is instead of x, is called as 0 of the polynomial. In this case, we had substituted, remember, x is equal to 1, and then the final answer came as 0. So 1 is the 0 of that polynomial. Now we will come to the remainder theorem. Remainder theorem is exactly connected with the value of the polynomial. So suppose over here I'll take another value of x as 3x cubed plus 5x raised to 2. Suppose I decide here, let the value of x be 2. So according to this, my number will be so 2 raised to 3 is 8 because 2 into 2 into 2, 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8. 8 3s are 24 plus 2 square, 2 to the 4, 4 into 5, 4 5s are 20 and minus 8. So here 24 plus 20 gives me 44 and 44 minus 8. What will the answer be? You may do it orally, but sometimes because of being overconfident, small sums also go wrong and then we lose marks there. So, I am getting the value as 36. So, the value of the polynomial, if I substitute x is equal to 2, it is coming as 36. This 36 is called remainder of that polynomial. So, value of the polynomial is actually the same as remainder of the polynomial. When you are finding this as value, you say it is the value of the polynomial. If I tell you find the remainder, by remainder theorem, same thing you will say, and the remainder is 36. So, not a big confusion. And now we come to the last topic, okay? Factor theorem. Again, factor theorem is very closely related to 0 of the polynomial. It says, if I substitute the value of x over here, some value of x, and if the remainder comes 0, then I declare that particular value is the factor of that polynomial. Now suppose if I say, let x is equal to 1. So I had solved this before also. Instead of x, we will take 1. So 3 into 1 cube plus 5 into 1 square minus 8. So 3 plus 5 minus 8. So 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. So I can declare that x is equal to 1. That is x is equal to 1. X, when 1 comes that side, minus 1 is equal to 0. So I will say x minus 1 is the factor of that polynomial.